Hi, this is Didactic Unit 1 Group Homework. I'm Jonathan Mateo and I am going to talk about the history of English literature. So to start talking about the history of English literature, we should know is classified into many different periods. First, we have the Old English period. It is the language of the Germanic inhabitant of England. This period includes a word called Beowulf. Then we have the Middle English period. Here, French became the official language after the Norman French invasion, and this period includes a work called The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. Finally, the modern English, and in this period we have the most iconic and greatest writer, William Shakespeare. Additionally, it's essential to mention that other periods had an influence on British literature, such as the English Renaissance, the Neoclassical period, and the Roman period. Those mark significant changes in literature styles. Each period or age bears the name of the central literary figure, and also it's important to mention that each period has a face and its characteristics. Next, my part.
Hello, my name is Yul Mendez. I'm going to talk about British literature that has a rich and diverse history that spans many centuries. And one of the most important period was Middle English that had marked a transition between Old English. This period saw significant change in language, culture, and society in England. And literature reflects this change. Middle English literature witnessed the development of new literary forms and genres. For example, the Romance generally flourished during this period with works like the Canterbury Tales. These works introduce the narrative complexity, character development, and sophisticated themes, serving as a bridge between the early Old period English and the early modern English period. So that represents a rich and diverse body of work that continue to be studied and appreciated for its cultural, historical, and literary significance. Thank you. Next, my partner.
Hi everyone, hi Miss. My name is Christopher Mendoza, and this is the Ancient Works of British Literature. This is the part of the history and heritage of the English language and has a significant impact on the literary world. First, we have the Old English, is the oldest form of English language and one of the most memorable, notable works of this time was Beowulf. Beowulf was an epic Germanic poem that narrates the adventures of the young prince of the Geats. Then we have the Middle English, where Geoffrey Chaucer wrote the Canterbury Tales. It's considered as the most esteemed works of the English literature ever created. Chaucer satirized the worldview of the characters he wrote, and he stated that the mockery is above of any social class. Then we have the Shakespearean era. It was marked by the reign of the Queen Elizabeth I. William Shakespeare wrote comedies, tragedies, histories, and fantasies, and he wrote about 38 plays. The post-colonial era, where the writers emphasized and reflected the contemporary issues as the ethnicity, the nationalism, and the political power. And the last one, we have the modern and contemporary, where the writers focus on the individualism, experimentation, and the symbolism. Next, my partner.
Hi, I'm Sarah Velez, and this is British novels, poetry, and drama. The Anglo-Saxon period, Wolf, an epic poem, is one of the earliest and most significant works in English literature, showcasing themes of heroism. Middle English period, Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales is a masterpiece of Middle English literature. Renaissance is British literature. William Shakespeare, the greatest playwright and poet in English, in works like Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet. Neoclassical period, John Milton's With Paradise Lost is a monumental epic delving into the fall of Macon. Romantic period, romantic poets like Wordsworth and Coleridge reject rationalism, celebrating individualism, shaping a new era of poetic expression. The Victoria period, Charles Dickens, novels such as Great Expectations and Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre, offering memorable characters. And the last modern period, T.S. Eliot, The Waste Land, is a seminal modernist poem reflecting post-World War fears, disillusionment, employing innovative techniques to explore themes of cultural decay. Thank you.
This was our presentation. Thank you so much.